What it do, guys? Welcome to SPACEJB TV. I am your host, SPACEJB, aka the Astronaut, and thank you guys for coming back. I'm back again with another reaction video, and this time we're doing the Man of Medan. We're doing their gameplay trailer from 2018. I know that they released some information during E3 this year. I'm not going to do the walkthrough trailer for that one. I'm actually going to do the other one from 2018, the one they released a little while back, and then that way I can get a fresh reaction. Because I kind of saw what they released from E3 this year, and I don't want to necessarily do that video. I'd rather do this one just because I haven't seen it, and I'm excited about this. I know Supermassive Games are behind this project, and they're the same people that were behind Until Dawn, which I was a huge fan of. I played that game like 15 times. I mean, spoiler alert for those who haven't played it, and if you haven't played it, shame on you. But everybody can die. You choose everybody's fate. I mean, you can get everybody killed, you can have everybody survive, and any number of characters that you can play as, you have their lives in your hands. It's crazy, especially with this whole dynamic when it comes to this story-driven, decision-based horror game. They did a great job of building the atmosphere and giving you this whole... I mean, my palms were sweaty through the whole thing, but the whole game itself was very gripping from start to finish, and I really enjoyed that. But before I continue on, guys, if you like this video, do me a favor, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe and click that notification bell. That way you can stay up to date anytime and every time I do anything on YouTube, and you won't miss a thing. All right? Hey, so without further ado, let's keep it going, guys.
Hello, and welcome. Sometimes we are guided by our heart, at other times our head. You see, we each make decisions according to our own moral compass. And we have to live with those decisions, or die by them.
Okay, so right off the bat, I already see that they didn't change a thing when it comes to this whole decision-making thing that the game was built around. And right now you got two decisions so far, emotional or rational. I don't know if that's basically your pick on how you're going to run the whole game, or if that's just a pick in one of the chapters or parts of the game, distinguishing like between like a character shift or something like that on how you're going to play that character. So with this one here, emotional, I tend to let my heart drive my decisions, and then with the rational, I usually weigh all my information before I decide. You know what? I can't. I would say, I would like to say I think about things before I decide what to do, but I can make some very, I would say not impulse decisions, but they would probably be around the lines of impulse. I really lead with like my gut and things like that when it comes to some decisions. So that's a little bit tricky for me. Which one would you guys choose? I'm curious about that. Which one would you choose? You emotional or you rational?
Get the outcomes that you want.
This is Brad, by the way, my little bro.
Dude, you know I'm not like the best around new people. Whatever.
Where's the old crust bucket skipper anyhow? So is everybody on board and ready to go?
Nothing to
Okay, so looking at it again, the Supermassive Games haven't changed a thing, and that is not a bad thing to me. I think it's a great job of how detailed they can make these characters nowadays, but also with how they create these games. I think it's amazing when it comes to actually putting the entertainers or the talents, the actors and actresses, and in these, I mean, complete mocap suits, and they start acting out the scenes themselves. I think that's ridiculous. That brings a whole different element to the game itself, because not only do these people lend their voice, but they lend their whole body to this character. And with that, I think with the decisions that they have to make, with the elements that they gotta kind of conquer when it comes to being wherever the hell they are, I think that having that full embodiment of the character, being able to play that out physically, will do a lot. It did a lot for Until Dawn. I thought that's what turned that game around for me, because there was a lot of elements in that game that I really dug, but one of the elements that I enjoyed was how it played like a movie. It really played like a movie to me, and it made every decision you made that much more critical, because some people may have went into that game wanting some folks to die. I was hoping that I could get some folks to survive a little bit. You know what I mean? Try not to get some folks like slaughtered up. But then again, hey, you never know. When people did get killed, it was wild.
Poor
except that my clients are overprivileged and overpacked, out for adventure and without a clue.
What do you know about this wreck?
Just rumors and theories.
We have unexpected guests.
Take this. Use it if you have to.
Where are you taking me?
Now, why would I tell you?
Okay, so looking right now, the scene right now, the shot that they're showing looks fantastic. They got this rusty old World War II ship, and it looks like it's been there for a while. The floors are rusted, the walls are rusted. It's really dark and dingy. It looks musty as hell up in there, and I wouldn't want to be in that thing. I would not want to be in those tight spaces. With Until Dawn, you were on like a ski lodge. You were like at a ski lodge, so you had like the mountain, you had the skis lodge itself, and then there was caves and other things that you were exploring throughout the story. There was also like an insane asylum or something like that was on like in the forest or wherever you were. And I mean, they did a great job of making you feel claustrophobic, even though there was so much space around you, given that you were on the mountain, given that you had all this area around you. They did a great job. Excuse me, my voice cracked. They did a great job of making you feel trapped there, making you feel like you couldn't go anywhere. Every room, even in the buildings, even in the biggest of rooms, you felt really trapped and claustrophobic in there. And if they could do that with Until Dawn, I'm really hopeful on what they can do when you're actually in a smaller area. You're stuck on a ship. You have nowhere to go. There's the ocean. There's this ship. There's your ship that you got wherever the hell they came from. And that's all you really got. So as far as I'm concerned, you shoot me, player, dump me in the water, because you ain't going to have me coming up in here getting hit up by no monster.
All right, come out! Show yourself! Damn it! This fucking place is cursed.
Okay, so what does he know that we don't know? He talking about this place is cursed and whatnot. See, that furthers my whole thing. Why I would not be having my ass on that ship? Why are you going to explore that? If you know it's cursed, what are you doing in there? I don't even want to hear your answer, because it ain't going to make sense to me. It is treasure. Screw yourself. You go find it on your own. You don't need me. If it's your ship, that's false, because the ship is from World War II. You don't look like you're more than like 35, maybe 40 years old. And then if you have any other reasons, again, keep them to yourself, player, because I was supposed to be tanning. Me and my friends came out here to party, not to be on no old, rusty World War II ship. It's your fault.
Look at this.
Okay, so I noticed on the hat, they still kept that whole like clue finding error where you know what I mean? Anything and everything in the game itself, well, not everything in the game, but a lot of things in the game hold to the whole lore of the game, at least the chapter that you're in, to discovering things part by part as the game goes on. Like in Until Dawn, you had like things that helped told the whole story of the Wendigo, and then you had pieces that kind of helped tie it into things that happened to the sisters and all that stuff. So with this here, if they're using the lore from I think it was like the Orang Medan or whatever it was, there's actually like a mythological story that goes back where this World War II ship, I think it was called the Orang Medan. If it wasn't, then let me know what it was called. I probably butchered the hell out of that. But where all the passengers on the ship were found with their faces twisted around, their bodies like frozen in these like defensive poses, like as if they were being attacked by something horrible. And then there was a guy working the telegram that was sending out messages telling the people that everybody on the ship is dead, I'm dead, all yada yada yada. And then they found him in the same place that he was sending the notes from, dead as hell. So the biggest mystery, well, one of the big mysteries was, Why the hell were their bodies and faces twisted as such? And why were they in defensive poses as if they were fending off an attacker or defending themselves? 2, what the hell caused the situation, and why didn't the guy on the telegraph say anything? And going back to number 2, like when they talk about what caused it, was it something toxic that they were carrying? So was it their own cargo, or was it on the other side of the spectrum? Was it a beast? Was it an entity, or was it something crazy that we can't explain that caused these passengers ill-fated demise? Crazy.
What was that noise? What noise?
Again, back to the detail of the game. I don't know if I'm pretty sure with how long it's been since Until Dawn to now, they've done a lot of detail, and they're utilizing the new engines. They're taking advantage of what we can do with gaming nowadays when it comes to this realism, and just looking at all these little pieces and parts of this one hall shot with the corridor. It looks, I mean, they put so much detail into that. Like, look at the floor, the fog, and I mean, just the color, the reds and the oranges and these terrible grays, these like gray colors right now, things peeling out, and it's like the skin of the ship is peeling away, and it's showing like its muscle, it's showing its, you know what I mean, it's bare body underneath.
Olsen!
Oh shit. That scared the shit out of me.
Haven't we been here before?
Jesus!
Uh-uh.
Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ. That guy. That guy's probably still right here with us. I mean, you die on a ship, Yoko stays on the ship.
Well, he's going ahead and throwing down some fucking foreshadowing. You know what I mean? What's wrong with this fella here? Again, why are you on this ship? I'm not even talking to the 2 teenagers, or the younger 2. I'm talking to this man here. Who told you to get on this ship and do what you're doing? Because obviously you look scareder than the 2 kids that he got at gunpoint right now. And I'm not digging this. And he talking, if you die on the ship, you stay on this ship. That's that real ghost ship type stuff. You know what I mean? You don't want to become part of the ship. So as far as what I'm looking at is, you might want to keep folks alive unless you want to run into a ghost of a former character that you probably got killed.
Come on. You have no idea what you're talking about.
I think he do know what he's talking about, though.
Olsen! Merde. Qu'est-ce que tu fais?
Right then and there, you ain't gonna lead my ass down no dark ass hallway. You are not gonna lead me down that hallway. The floor is probably gonna whelp through. I'm gonna fall in, break both my ankles. You gonna leave me on the ship. I'm done for. I'm not walking down the corridor like this. But that looks. Oh my goodness! I'm tired of talking about how amazing this game looks right now. Looks sexy. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh shit. Uh-oh. He said, girl, you better keep it moving.
C'est quoi ce bordel? Oh, shit! Oh.
Great, you know what? Great pause right there. I'm gonna ask the same exact question that this dude is asking right now. What just happened? He's freaking the fuck out when he sees this wall. I'm gonna try to say fudge. He's freaking the fudge out when he sees this wall here, and he's beating it. Are they gonna manipulate your mind now? Is that what's gonna happen? Are they gonna basically trick you into seeing things that aren't there, to make you take wrong turns or to confuse you? And I mean that as you, the player, not the character themselves. The player. Are they gonna manipulate your mind in ways to make you confused in this game because of they don't have a big range of space that they're working with here. We're really just working with the ship. So I know ships are huge. They got cruise ships and cargo ships and all that stuff. I know they can be really, really big, but you're still on a ship. So with him busting around the corner, he fired off 3 shots. I noticed that the third of the 3 didn't go in the same direction he was running. Did he get flipped upside down? Did something grab his ass and take him through a wall or something like that? You know what I mean? I've seen House on Haunted Hill. I've seen all that stuff. I've seen people get dragged through walls. It ain't sexy.
Okay, what just happened?
I don't know.
I'd get the hell off the ship. I'm out. That's your chance. You better run. Oh, hell no. See, there's no blood. There's no gun. It's just his damn hat and the flashlight, which is cracked right now. So you ain't set up for nothing. Why were you in there? From their standpoint, why they were in there was because there was this man with a gun to their back. And when people be like, well, you didn't hold a gun to my head and make me do it. In this situation, that's exactly what the fuck he did. He did. he did exactly that. He went in there, put the gun to your body and was like, keep it pushing. Let's go. Now his ass is gone. There's your situational threat removed. Get out of Dodge. Get out of Dodge, man. Just go. Leave his hat. You can take the flashlight if you want to, but I'd be out of there. The only reason I wasn't out in the first place because there was a man with a gun in between me and every exit I could see. Now his ass is gone. I'm dipping. When I get back to the ship and they like, hey, well, where old boy with the gun? I don't know. He went crazy, started busting around the corner. I went around the corner. He saw it too. Dude disappeared. Ain't that right? We ain't got no gun. We ain't got no blood on us. If you want to find your boy, y'all can go back up there. Take 2 new volunteers because I already done expended my time up there. I need to get back to my vacation. Thank y'all.
Hey, what? Come on, we should keep moving.
Go back the way you came.
Big ship and have a lot of corridors. Should we just... We need to find a way up on deck.
Don't go down there.
That can't be a good sign.
No, it's not. That's why you don't go down there. Let me ask y'all this: who you think is gonna die first in this trailer? The girl, or the guy?
Hey! Shut up. What are you doing? Jesus. What happened down here?
That little shot right there, that's pulled directly from Until Dawn. Supermassive Games, basically, they said it's not broke. We're not gonna fix it. We're just gonna make it better. And that, I tip my hat to them for doing so. This game right now looks amazing. I'm already dove in to the atmosphere of the game, what's going on, the clues. I'm looking around for more clues, like I'm playing the game. They got me sucked in already. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to horror games. I like that element because even though you're playing different characters, they do a great job of like funneling you into the characters live into their positions because of the decisions you have to make to keep these people alive or to see where the story goes. So the story and how it plays out depends on you. You have to play. You can't just stop and quit. You have to play through. Oh, heck, time out. Okay, if I could go back, which I can, but I'm not. The guy was looking dead at Mr. Bag of Bones here, and the dude sits there and goes, "Oh, well, I'm a pop lock on you real quick, play. I'm gonna start with the neck rotation. Hit you with that right there." And he turned his neck to the side, basically damn near looking at old boy, and the dude he ain't said shit. He wasn't like, "Oh," he didn't do nothing. He didn't give out a wail. He didn't give out a, hey. He didn't even give a, like, he wasn't even confused amongst himself. He didn't warn nobody, and he wasn't even contemplating, did this lack of a man, did this Bones here, did this dude just move? No, Jimmy Bones didn't move. You make the decision. Did he move or did he not move? And in my eyes, the man, not only did he looked at you. He straight up looked at you. He mean mugged you, called you a punk ass bitch, and then he said, "What you gonna do about it?" And now we finna find out.
Meet again.
They're missing a couple options with this decision right here. Okay, at the top should be curse his ass out, and at the bottom it should be kick him in the throat. I mean it. Hopeful and annoyed don't do what just happened justice. Top, curse his ass out. Bottom, swift kick to the throat. Then if you wanna crazy, hell no. That's what it should say. It should say hopeful, annoyed, crazy, and hell no. Or are you crazy and hell no. That's all it is. Cause we're already in this whole tense ass situation, bro, and you playing this let me try to spook you up a little bit. I will kick your ass right in the chin, bro. Break all your glasses off. You'll be looking like that guy in The Mummy where he broke when he lost his glasses. Curse his ass out.
Brad, try to keep it together, okay? I'm trying to get us out of here.
What? I'm sorry, Fliss. Where are we? Do we know which way we're going?
This fool got like amnesia or some shit. I've noticed too that they ain't got no shoes on. I wouldn't be walking around with no shoes. You catch one rusty nail to the foot, game over.
Look at this.
Oh shit! Oh, she's done. Yeah, she's done, so. Ooh. You ain't screaming for nobody, girl? Yell for help. Oh shit. That's my face exactly right now. If you really want me to be honest with you, my eyes are wide as fuck, my mouth is agape. That's what I look like right now. Like, what the fuck am I seeing? That girl, they got her by the throat, and she ain't. You hear me wailing? Yeah. Guess they didn't want her ass that bad. Ooh, shit. Okay, so see, my thing right now that I've been talking about how great and amazing this game is looking. What I'm not digging right now is that I've seen plenty of zombie movies. And I've seen The Walking Dead and all that stuff too. When people get trapped by more than like one zombie, some bad stuff starts to happen. Like people get pressed up against walls, their jaws get ripped off, and their guts get like basically disemboweled all over the place so people can see. I'm not digging how soft they're being with her right now, given that there's a few zombies and just her. Her arm should be ripped off and she should be getting scratched up or something more violent, you know what I mean, as far as like maybe her hair gets yanked out or something like that. But they're just kind of like pushing her around like they bullying her on the playground when they're in like 3rd grade. Oh, okay, now they get okay. She got the fuck up out of there. And look at this man. Look at this man. He didn't look like he was about that life. No way. You know what I mean? He coming out here, he talking about, I'm not the best at like talking to people or getting to know people, and he's sitting here acting like he got amnesia. Oh, where are we? What's going on? Do you know, bro? I'd leave his ass right there. If this was a horror movie or if this was life, I would leave his ass. I made it through. He better put them Madden 15 moves on. You better start hitting that truck stick, baby. Because as far as I'm concerned, she muscled and hustled her way through that. You better do the same. Because if you expecting her to come back and help your raggedy ass out, I wouldn't bet on it, brother. She better dip. Dip, leave this man here. Let him catch whatever he's about to catch. Because if he is even a quarter of as good as she is, because she made it out with pure confusion. This dude here look like he has a target in where he's trying to go, but he's letting these fools with no hair, tighter clothes than she got on, getting roughed up right now. Save yourself. Save pure, simple. I've already made a decision for you. Save yourself. I'm looking at the outside of the ship, and he in there. I'm taking my ass. I'm stepping out and being like, "Hey y'all, come help." I'ma step outside. Y'all, come help. Somebody got him. Somebody grabbed him. No, I'm not saving Brad. Oh, we both dead. He coming through the doorway. Okay, so yeah, my point exactly why you should have left his ass too. Now I know motherfuckers can turn into zombies. How did he even die? He looked like he was just as much of a grip as she was, and she turned out fine. But this fool here, he get touched for like 3 seconds and he turned into a zombie. I don't understand that. I'm not gonna understand it. That's foul. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's it for the Man of Medan, the dark. It's this right here. Okay, so just a little bit more information before I end the video. This here is going to be the first of the Dark Pictures anthology. They're basically making I'm guessing a whole series, but each individual game is going to be its own story. It's going to have new characters, and it's just going to have nothing's going to really be the same, I'm thinking, except for how it's played and how it looks. But they said that what they're thinking of is having a curator, the kind of narrator-ish kind of guy that's going to be the pinnacle or the main thing that you'll see throughout each game. I think that's really cool. In Until Dawn, it was kind of like your therapist for one of the characters, and it was hard to trust him. He had this dark element to him where you didn't know if what he was saying was true, or if he was lying, or if he was there to help you, or if he was there to hurt you. Even if he was real or fake, you had no idea on any of that, and that played a great part in the game, especially when it came to giving you a little bit of a break from the heart, like the intensity of Until Dawn. It gave you a little bit of a break, but it didn't take you away from the fear or that dread that you had because of the atmosphere in the room and how they did the room, and every time you went to it something changed. And if this anthology is gonna be linked that way, where this guy, I would say this main figure is going to be the standpoint throughout, like what you're going to see and who you're going to see throughout each one of these different games. I like that a lot because it gives the games a sense of connection, not just with the whole Dark Pictures ordeal, but it gives the games a sense of connection. Like there's something that you're going to be able to get used to that is going to, like, kind of like your Virgil, you know what I mean, to help you through the circles of hell, you know what I mean? And with this here, that's really amazing because you don't know if he's there for the right reasons or if he's there for the wrong reasons and what their intentions are. So far with this gameplay trailer here, I'm digging what I'm seeing. The game looks amazing. It plays just like Until Dawn. It has that sense of, they did a great job with the atmosphere. It has that sense of like claustrophobic and dread and just, you know, this mystery. Like these kids don't know, like they probably were out here trying to have a good time on the beach, and then by some mysterious situation they got drug into this whole ghost ship ordeal, and now they're trying to figure out how to survive throughout this situation. I don't think the ghost ship is going to be the only element of fear. I think that the characters who are like the guy with the gun, whoever's forcing them to go through this ordeal, or who's ever forcing them in this storyline, they're gonna play a huge part in building that fear, because it's like you can either go to the ghost ship and try to figure out or find out whatever they're trying to find out, or you can try your luck with these people who have guns and probably aren't afraid to kill you and throw you in the ocean. So you got your choices laid out in front of you. So with that whole emotional and rational, really dope to see what route those play and how that plays out, and also how big the decisions you make are going to play out in this game. Also, the different story endings that this could possibly have, from everybody surviving, is no matter what you do, is somebody going to die? How is this story going to play out, and how can you play it out and get your different endings? So great job with it, with what they're working with right now, especially with this coming from 2018. Looks like the game is already ready to be done, even though I know it was just a 9-minute gameplay. I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are too. If you guys really like the video, go ahead again, leave me a thumbs up, guys. Like the video, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you guys can come back for more. And also leave me a comment, guys. I would love to know where you guys are from, how you found my page, if it's from IG, if it's from my Twitter. You guys can follow me on both if you're not following me already. And just go ahead and leave me a comment. And then last but not least, guys, let me know what your choices would be. Are you more of an emotional thinker, or are you more of a rational thinker? I really would love to know which what you guys are, and especially if you're a big fan of horror games. And thank you guys again for tuning in. My heart goes out to each and every one of you guys. I love you guys. And hey, let's keep this spaceship going, guys. Until next time, I'm